Hey, 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 everybody. Bienvenidos, señoras y señores y los non binarios. Hello, everyone. It's been a long time, but welcome to finally a new, fresher Hero Gravity / Yunque live stream. I am very excited because I have been waiting for such a very long time to finally get going with this. First, a life update. Like 2 months ago, got a new apartment with the two awesome people that I live with, that being Killuminary, my fiance, and Pancake King, our greatest friend of all time. We've been getting our asses kicked with like jobs and all that stuff with, a lot of crazy things have been happening in the life nowadays. But at least finally, I have a much more better flexible time to get to do what I want to do. Hi, Finny. I see you're excited. Hello as well, Blaze Bro Gaming. Yes, it is Cult of the Lamb time. I am very excited for Cult of the Lamb time. So I'll wait out for a little bit, and then we'll get around to the gameplay. So first things first, if you haven't checked out the live stream rules, they are in the description of this stream right here. Please be sure to take a look at it as you are here. There are some rules that I would like everyone to follow accordingly as possible. It's just a simple stuff. Respect your fellow chatters and or mods. If you are being mean, you are an actual party pooper, and no one likes party poopers. So be nice to everyone else. Do not spam in the comments. Eventually, I will read your comments. Do not self-promote here because we want to make sure that each streamer is as valued as equally. And if you want to promote yourself and have people seek interest in your content, you are more than welcome to join our server, the Hot Springs. The Discord link is in the description. You're more than welcome to tell us about yourself in the Discord, as there is a self-promo channel inside that server. Currently, this is a solo stream, so the rest of Trial and Error are not here at the moment, but they are, as you can see, Finny, for example, aka Creature, watching in support. So, yeah, all of their descriptions as well is going to be in the video description. So their links, whether it's their beacon or their link tree, their pronouns, etc., etc. Now, let's get on to the credits. First, this PNG tuber model is made by me, programmed by Vito2 Mini, which has two options, which is a free program and a paid program. The paid program, of course, has more features, but I made this PNG model myself. Shout out to myself for that. The person that's responsible for the thumbnail and the card sequence that you saw at the very beginning was made by none other than Killuminary, aka Emberence. Shout out to him. He is awesome. And speaking of Killuminary, hey everyone! There is a new project that we are all working on together, and it's called Project Vitiate. Basically, you take these three guys, and they are exploring in an abandoned place. And they thought, this is a funky looking place. I bet there are ghosts in here. But no, there's a body. And there are many more hidden secrets that are connected to these guys' past that eventually connects to the present and possibly the future. So that is a story written by Killuminary and the team along, including myself. There will be a thing about auditions very soon, but that'll be up to Killuminary, as he is the one responsible to start the project. As originally it was a reclaim for a character for our lovely Pancake King, who does voice in the project as Hiroaki Nakagawa. It first started off as that, but then it became something much, much larger, much bigger, much more passionate even. So if you are interested in that, we do talk about it in Hot Springs, but we do have our very own Project VCA server, which I will leave the link in the description or somewhere in the comments before. If you want Creature, please leave the leave the Discord link onto the comments for Project VCA, so that can be checked out as well. There's one more thing. There is something that I'm very excited to show, where I got a lovely individual to do this for me. Now, I appear, stiff and still, one picture at a time. It's kind of boring at times, It's simple, it's easy, but, there's gotta be more to it, isn't there? Well, let me just, let me go ahead and step on out of here real quick. Let me just go ahead and, I'ma just slide in here. Oh my gosh. So, yes, I finally have my own model. This is exciting. I am in love with this. This model is made by a fellow trial and error member of Willow Brooks. Willow has made this for me, and I gave her all the time in the world to be able to do this for me. Paid her a good amount of money to be able to make this model. She nailed it. She nailed it. And of course, she will be updating this model later on down the future. So Yunque is not going to be naked 100% of the time. They will have their clothes. But I am in love with the eye color. I am in love with the pattern that's been done. So later on, the pendant and the flower, and of course the clothes will be added later on. But like this is adorable. I love this. Got the patterns down and everything. And if let me turn a bit. I'm not gonna turn all the way so y'all don't get a look at my butt. I know what some people are. But anyways, even got the tail down. Look how beautiful that wave gradient is. A little ocean right there. So, this is a very job well done. Shout out to Willow. Thank you for this again. I will be leaving that credit in the description after the stream. So, just to ensure that, people are getting the proper credits that they deserve. So, now that we're done yapping, who is ready to be in a cult? I know some of you are. Alright. Let me just go ahead and scooch a little down right by the ocean, by the sand. Oh yeah. There we go. Also, this lovely music is from the official Cult of Lamb Hymns of the Unholy, which is a full dedicated metal album made by the team of Massive Monsters, who are the creators of Cult of the Lamb, to which they also got included with very talented musicians, very talented writers, including one of my favorites, Howard Jones, who is a former vocalist of a band called Killswitch Engage. And for those of you that are not familiar with Killswitch Engage, but if you are familiar with the WWE, you may be familiar with This Fire Burns, which is a song that was CM Punk's original theme song. Alright, so, another thing to mention when it comes to the streams, there will be games, regardless if I have played them or not, that I'd rather nobody spoil. Because, even though I may have gone through the gameplays and whatnot, there's somebody that's watching that probably hasn't. So, if you know what happens, just don't say anything. Don't even leave any implications. I might slip on that because I am insane for Cult of the Lamb. However, Woolhaven, I have not played yet at all. I do not know a single thing about Woolhaven other than the fact that it is a more deep exploration about the Lamb's past. Yes, thank you, Creature. I am very aware that the stream's a bit laggy. That the stream's a bit laggy, because there is rough weather outside, so, apologies in advance for the stream being laggy and if my model looks a bit off. So, as you can see, I have 3 saves. The second file being the most progress that I've ever made. But let's start fresh, because I want a brand new fresh start, and there is an off chance that I may have forgotten what I have been doing in the past saves. So, we'll start something new. And yes, we're going to go through the introduction, we're going to go through everything. We're not doing permadeath mode, and we're certainly not doing penitence mode just yet. I'll say, so I can get my thoughts together. Once I complete Woolhaven, I will do a permadeath mode challenge. So expect that in the very future. Permadeath mode after Woolhaven completion. I think that'll be fun. Alright, let's begin. Yeah, like I said, there's an off chance that stream will be slow. You know what? Let's do some voice acting in this. I'm gonna give a voice to each character. I don't know if I'm gonna do it for the followers, but for the known characters that will appear, I will be giving them their own voice. Alright. Little lamb. You poor thing. Oh, man. You don't have to be rude. Alright. So the premise of Cult of the Lamb. You're about to be sacrificed. I'm gonna pause for a quick moment. For those that have been involved with Cult of the Lamb for a long time, or know a decent thing about Cult of the Lamb, you guys know that name. For those that don't know, Naraya Johnson, aka Riverboy, was the main music composer for this game and soundtrack. Beautiful work done by this individual. But unfortunately, about a year ago, Naraya has passed away. The cause has not been publicized, and honestly, I'm glad that they prefer to keep it private out of respect for him and for the families involved, well, included, I mean. And I was deeply saddened. I'm still saddened about Riverboy's passing, because Riverboy has become one of my favorite video game music composers, and even the music outside of this game is phenomenal. And most of the voices with some of the NPCs here is done by them. So a shout out, but also to rest in peace to River Boy. Thank you for bringing us such amazing songs and amazing sounds into this beautiful game. Now let's continue to play. There stands the 4 bishops. Before us stands the last of his kind. All others we have hunted down and put to the blade. If this final sacrifice, the prophecy will be impossible to fulfill. The heretic who lies bound below will be condemned to eternal captivity. And the old faith shall be preserved. Oh no! Oh. The foggiest. This hill is silent. It is quiet. But it is not a hill, but perhaps a land. A land of the lost. Lost of the land. Full of chains and skulls. And who are you? Come closer. Fear not, for though you are already dead, I still have need of you. Those foolish bishops thought they could keep you from me in death, but instead they sent you straight to me. I will give you life again, but at a price. All I ask is for you to start a cult in my name. Do we have a deal? Absolutely. Wise choice. Take the red crown which I once wore. With it you shall command the loyalty of followers and strike fear into the heart of our enemies. Return to the land of the living, start a cult in my name, and begin recruiting followers. Once you had done so, you will see me again. Now go! And a beautiful cinematic! Absolutely adorable. I'm alive! As the great Saint Chroma once said, you thought I was dead. I don't know why I'm stuck looking the opposite direction. Don't worry, I'll fix myself eventually. I am still learning with streaming in my own channel, so bear with me, everyone. Worst case, I will switch to the PNG instead. Fear not! I am Ratao. I was once a chosen vessel like you, but those days are lost to the winds. I was sent to guide you. We are deep in the lands of the old faith, and are in grave danger. My instructions are to lead you to safety. Continue through the woods. Escape lies ahead. I will be close by. Thank you, Señor Ratón. On to the next one. Money. I also love how the music like filters away when you're on a menu, and then it comes back. Yeah. What else we got? More money. Alright. Go over here. There's the door. Let's go to the door. Ooh. There is a person kneeling. What could that mean? I am drinking Baja Blast. We have nearly reached safety, but look ahead! Another poor soul about to be sacrificed. Rescue them, and they will have no choice but to join your new cult.
Almighty bishops of the old faith, we ask you to accept the sacrifice of this wretched
So, hey! Who interrupts our ritual and trespasses on sacred ground?
It's me!
I interrupt your sacrificings of the livings, so they don't end up dead unless they're under my own hooves. Haha! 3D gravity. It's a doggo. Down you go.
Yeah. Again, don't mind that the model loads a bit slowly. Still getting the hang of it. Yeah. Whoa, I've shrunk! You can't even see my legs! What happened to my legs? Okay. Timeout. Yeah, you can tell I'm a new streamer. Or like, still like new to this kind of thing. There we go! Okay. No, it's still messy. Alright. Let me just, let me readjust myself. Yeah, there we go. Yes, 3D Hero Gravity. Yeah, that's me. They call me 3D Gravity. I do not know why I'm talking like Xavier. Don't at me. My brain is rotted to Xavier for the past too many years. Thank you! Willow Brooks, made the model, so you should definitely take a look at her stuff. Like, she is awesome. She is awesome. This was her first time, working on an anthropomorphic, character, as a model, so shout out to her. See, I was gonna make this myself. I had almost the entire completion, but every time Vroid keeps crashing on me every time I try to continue working on the model myself. So with the little patience I had left, I asked Willow for assistance, and she decided to make a brand. She accepted the offer and made this new thing for me. And like I said in the beginning, there's a lot of progress to be made, but besides that, it's all good. I skipped the dialogues. I am so sorry. All I remember is something. You will be starting a new cult. Yeah. Welcome to the new world, buddy. Buckaroo. First, let me see how my memory is running. Okay, so far, not bad at all. I don't know why that is running when it shouldn't be. There we go. Hopefully that makes it a little better. Alright, don't mind loud ass bag. I'm still hungry and I got Taco Bell in front of me. Okay. Difficulty. Right now, let's go medium. On my future playthroughs, after completing the main story, I will do the other difficulties. Don't worry. Like I said, permadeath mode will be started as soon as I complete Woolhaven. This hallowed ground which once was mine is now yours. This crumbling ruin is to be the site of your new court. We have much to do. We begin by indoctrinating this poor soul into the warm embrace of your cult. Followers can gather resources for you. Order this one to collect lumber or stone. You! I don't want to voice all of my followers. That's too much work. Unless someone pays me to do that, I'm not doing that. Alright. Bro! What the fuck should we name them? This we could either stick to the given name of this silly. This is Poppy. Unless we want to change it to something else. Are you kidding me? Preacher! Why? Poopy instead of Poppy. Oh my god, you're fucking killing me. Alright. Alright. We're keeping this fucker as a dog. What color should... God damn it, okay. No, wait. You want to name it Lil Poopy? Alright, we'll name it Lil Poopy. Lil Poopy it is. Alright. Now, shall Lil Poopy have this fur? Or shall it be a different fur pattern? We could have Poopy be doodle brown. Piss. White. You know, just whatever. Light brown. Okay, so... Alright, fresh dookie. Alright. Hi, Jay. Yeah, James, welcome to this new stream, this Cult of the Lamb stream. You are in for wonders, my friend. All right, so there is a variant type for Poopy, Lil Poopy. So we got the OG, we got a cutie mark, and then we got extra fluffy as hell. The third one, extra fluffy Poopy. All right, this is a great start for the first stream in a hot minute. I am so glad. I am so mature because I find Poopy funny. God help us. No, we got Lil Poopy Senior up in this bitch now. Alright. So what we got here, Lil Poopy? We got naturally obedient. On recruiting, this follower immediately gain plus 10 faith. Terrified of death. Minus 5 faith whenever another follower dies. Faithful. Faithful generates devotion 15% faster. Okay. Creature, make up your mind. Is it Lil Poopy or Lil Caca? Which one do you want? I can't keep changing the names of this fucker. I don't know why I'm losing my fucking mind over poop. Lil Caca, are you sure? Okay, Lil Caca, that's final, you say? How about How about Brownie? I'll tell you what. Let me make a deal. Okay. Oh my god, this chalupa is fucking yummy. Hold on. Ah! Fuck, I love Taco Bell. Alright. I'll make y'all a deal. As long as as long as Lil Caca is alive in the cult. Now, as long as Lil Caca is alive, when we get to where our followers can dance with each other, if Lil Caca can have baby, we'll name the baby Brownie. It's gonna be later for sure. It's definitely not gonna happen this stream, but it will definitely happen throughout the later streams. As long as Lil Caca is alive. And yes, I will count resurrections as well. Because I do have the option to bring Lil Caca back to life in case Lil Caca dies. As long as Lil Caca's alive, and we get to the point where they can fiddle with each other's booty holes or something. Who said that? Lil Caca will have a baby named Brownie. Deal? Alright, we're satisfied. Let's bring Lil Caca into the cult. Alright. When it comes to poop, your poops either become long as logs or they harden like stones. Why the fuck am I saying this? What am I saying? Cut some fucking trees. I can't. I'm done. I cannot have this be my whole stream. It's just making poop jokes. I cannot have that be my whole stream. Lord have mercy. I can't. By your hand, our cult will grow powerful, but your followers cannot live on prayer alone. They must eat. Gather the necessary resources and build a cooking fire. It will allow you to prepare meals for your followers. I need to shut up. Okay. There is a way to have a follower that is in entire poop form. I remember this. I've done this before in my other files. What? Oh no! Wait! Ew! What if... Oh god. What if I get the poop follower and Lil Kaka and the poop follower have a baby? Ew! I fucking can't. That's expected in the next 2 or 3 streams, probably. Ratau is a rat. What the fuck? Y'all got me talking about poop, making jokes about poop, giving facts about poop. Like, is this fucking poopology now? I can't. I think they do. I could be wrong. Cause like I would have thought that Ratau is self-explanatory. Like in the name itself. Yeah, no, he's a rat. According to the wiki, Ratau is a rat. Yeah, he's a rat, confirmed. It's also in the name. Alright. Alright, time to build a cooking fire. Your followers need to eat. What? I'm eating right now. I got a fucking chalupa. A chicken chalupa, to be specific, man. This is good. I don't fucking care what people think of Taco Bell. I love it. Alright, I might move this cooking fire later, like right up here. I should have done that first. For those that don't know the gameplay style of Cult of the Lamb, think about if Don't Starve and The Binding of Isaac adopted a baby. This is those two games in this one. But with cute animals and ugly monsters. The followers will be living off chicken chalupas. You know what? I would join a fucking cult if they served nothing but chicken chalupas. Alright, Lil Kaka, feast.
Now we must build a shrine, but first we will need more followers and more gold. Both of which can be found when crusading to the lands of the old faith. Our mutual benefactor, the one who waits, has been trapped by the 4 bishops of the old faith. Each of them guards a chain that binds them to the realm beyond. We have conjured openings to their realms. It is your task to track it down and slay them so that he may be freed. Now go! There you shall find gold and willing recruits, and for those who are not willing, convert them by force.
Alright.
Bingo! Oh my god!
Hi, sorry my model looks dysfunctional. Just a moment. Alright. Okay. What we got here? Well, I'm doing good. Stream has been pretty good so far, minus the mini lags. Which is funny because Yunque can move around just fine when not in the game, but when in the game, I function differently, which will be fixed later down the line. So hopefully the next stream, I'll be able to improve the works of the model. But yeah, this is a brand new model that a friend of mine made. There is more work to be done, of course, because you know my chest is out and everything. I'm naked, so the clothes on the older sprites will be added on later, along with the flower and pendant. Oh wait.
Here godly blood was spilled. Here the deaf no longer wish to wait.
Thank you. Alright, so Darkwood. We need one follower. And you know what? Lil Kaka, I need you! Alright, thank you, Lil Kaka. Off to Darkwood we go. I am going to be so for real right now. I completely forgot what voices I gave to the bishops. I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you what any of them fucking sound like anymore. Alright, let's collect my weapon. Let's read this. Entering the lands of the Bishop Leshy, those who do not follow the ways of the old faith will be destroyed. Man! No, I don't want to read it again. No. I don't want to read it again. Man, fuck you. Hiya. Hiya. Whoa! Okay, I am a little rusty. Because I'm a little, you know, it's been a hot minute since I played this game. I specifically waited until I started streaming so I can go through Woolhaven, because it's a brand new experience. Alright, off to the... Hello? Oh, that's not good. Whoa!
How can this be? You were put to the blade, lamb, as all your kind were, and yet here you stand before me, unrepentant. The crown, his power, could it be? But I am stronger still. Turn tail and run, little lamb.
I'm not doing that. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, Leshy. Tú no sabes nada, Lechi. ¿A qué tú crees a decir a alguien como Yunque? El mapache de agua. Mapache boricua, puñeta. Que me diga que me larga, que se largan. Hey, you. You already know the voice I'm going to give at this point. Praise the Lamb, conduit to great power, promised liberator of the one that waits below. So the cards showed me once, many lifetimes ago. Or has that yet to be? I have always drawn your cards, Lamb. And yet, this is the first. Take these cards, and I will draw another each time we meet. When drawn by me, they will grant you power. Obviously, I will take the more damage one. Your deck decides your fate. You may find more upon your crusades, and I will draw from them. Look upon it now. I will say, Clonic is easily one of my favorite NPCs. According to the graphic novel, all is as it should be, as it ever was, as it always will be. According to the graphic novel, Clonic is a duck. I just look at him. Look at him. That's my man right there. That's my man! I love Clonic. One day, I will be cosplaying as that majestic duck. Also, on my Tomodachi Life game, you and Springtrap are becoming good. Ingo, I swear to fuck. If Springtrap and I become more than just... If Springtrap and I become more than friends, I will be scared. I can't believe that's a thing. Oh, I should have dodged that. There goes my perfect run. Which of you two will have the... Ingo? Ingo. Ingo. I want you to look at me, okay? Look at me in my big, pretty pink eyes. Emberence, do not. Do not encourage it! No. What do you... Springtrap should have the baby? Are you nuts? Listen. As as unfortunate as it may be, Springtrap is the one to make the other pregnant. So, if it comes to that, Ingo, I'll be carrying the baby. If Matt Pat can do it, so can I. Which that reminds me, Emberence. You should have said that I, Yunque, should have the baby. Because it would only be fair to draw the next trial and I remember pregnant. Considering that Leef and Kami have already gone through that process. Is this me asking my own fucking fiance to draw me pregnant? Yes, unfortunately. But the difference is that I asked for it. So, yeah, maybe that'll be the next thumbnail.
I fucking can't.
What am I doing to myself? What am I doing to myself? I don't know. I don't know. I just cult the lambs.
Is a fucking chicken.
Oy, okay. We got follower, food, stones. You motherfucker. Or better yet, you and Springtrap could have 2 or more kids. I swear to the name.
Why do you want me to have a baby? Where's Springtrap of all people? What?
Where's Springtrap? Yeah, with Asgore? I don't know which one. I don't know if that's better or worse. What? Just keep me with Springtrap. Hey, I can't win. I can't fucking win. Or am I just gonna have a fucking harem where I am everybody's fucking wife? Am I birthing every male's offspring at this point? It's like I'm Nick Cannon, but reverse, where I'm the one giving birth. What about no? Keep me away from Melon. Restraining order on that bitch. I swear to God. A fucking restraining order on Melon, please. No, that child is dead if Melon is the fuck. No, absolutely not. That child is gonna be demonic if it's fucking Kevin. No, he killed his own children over fucking pizza. I can feel fate's hand on the cards this night. Ooh, reveal the map or 10% chance of gaining a blue heart when killing an enemy. Blue heart. Because this is relatively small and, you know, we're in the very beginning of the game. Plus we're going to be at the first mini boss fight. No, Leshy!
You have come far enough, little lamb. My followers are willing to do anything for me. Can you say the same of yours? I give myself to the cause, almighty leader. By the blood of the great ones, destroy the Red Crown!
Ambrosius! You got a butthole for a head. Wow, you're shitting acid out. Yeah, I wasn't kidding. You weren't kidding. You do got a butthole for a head. And it's got teeth too. Wow! And you'll get burnt. You bitch. GG, easy. Easy! Yeah! Please spare me. Convert me to your goal. I will follow your teachings faithfully. Man, shut up. Gold, stones, or berries? Berries. Alright. So, itty bitty fun fact, I collabed with a few individuals on dubbing the official graphic novel, and I'm very excited for when they release it, because I've wanted to voice dub over Cult of the Lamb comic, whether it's like a fan comic or like an official one, and I'm very excited to, once they finish editing it and uploading it, I will be announcing it once it releases. At some point in the future, I will do voice dubbing of some Cult of the Lamb comics made by the community, which granted, I will reach out to the artists themselves and get permission from them before doing anything.
I am relieved to see you made it safely, and you have not returned alone. You have convinced more to join our faithful flock. Let us indoctrinate this new convert, so that we may continue.
Alright, I'm Dosius. So, everyone, shall we leave Amdosius the way they are? Or do we want to change them entirely? Because part of me wants to leave the defeated bosses as their OG forms, kind of like an achievement earned throughout the journeys of the Crusades. So, if we want to keep the mini bosses the way they are and not change them in any format whatsoever, I could do that. Instead, we can all together collectively customize the followers, not followers yet, but the people that are needed to be converted to my cult. We can customize this however the hell we want, just like how Creatures Anonymous decides to make Lil Poopy, Lil Caca for all of us. So keep them. Okay, in that case, we'll keep Amdosius the way they are, and we will do the same for the other mini bosses that appear later in the game. And then, for the rest of the followers that we end up adopting or rescuing, we can alternate them however we want. Yes, I will be letting you guys, the viewers, my little aqua kits, to name, change their form, change their fur color, and if they have it, their variant. I think that's a good idea. I will remind myself that eventually. Alright, you mine the stones.
Followers will either work or worship. Worshipping followers generate devotion for you to collect. But to collect devotion, you require a shrine.
Let's build a shrine then. Yep. Let's build it. Or I build it. Yeah, let me do all the work.
Praise be! Your followers can now worship you. Here is a new follower. Assign them to worship at the shrine. Then collect the devotion your followers generate at the shrine to unlock divine inspiration.
We're naming it Michael. We're naming it Michael. We're naming it Michael with a B. I don't fucking care. Paddle! Hell yeah! Alright, Divine Inspiration. Collect devotion from your shrine. Once you collect enough, you will unlock Divine Inspiration. The more followers worshipping at your shrine, the faster they'll fill up. If it's full, they will stop worshipping until it's emptied. Once you have collected Divine Inspiration, unlock new buildings for your cult through the shrine. Wow, I'm so good. Alright, a temple. I like that there's a Woolhaven tab right here too. Alright, we're gonna need some more wood. Alright, for those that are sticking around, how have you been? And for those that are just joining us, welcome to the first, well, not my first playthrough, but the first stream of Cult of the Lamb. Alright, we're gonna build a temple. You open tomorrow? Well, you should... No, you have time. You don't have to go to bed just yet. You know what? This is a good spot. Got Michael with a B.
The temple is the center of your cult. From there, you will preach sermons to grow stronger, perform rituals to mold the fragile minds of your followers. You are responsible for maintaining the faith of your cult. If it falls too low, your followers will dissent against you and eventually leave. Your followers are ready to hear your word. Show them that you are their great leader. Preach a sermon from within your temple.
Alright. I know a way to make this more interesting. How about I have you guys come up with a sermon. Give me a topic and I will preach it. But if not, I can see about coming up with a topic for myself. As long as it's appropriate, of course. For the stream.
Because I do not want to say anything that'll potentially get me banned.
There we go. Yeah, that's really funny that when I click off the game, I move around just fine. No issues. But if I click back into the game, I start lagging and stuff. Do one on the bite of 87? That'll be me. The bite of 87. Okay. I shall be giving a short sermon about the bite of 87. Watch me be absolutely fucking miserable with this. Come hither, lost souls! For it is the bite of 87, not just a headache, but the ache of the head. For it is not just the bite that brings pain. Straight to the For a tale shall be told that it was not Mangle that provided the bite of 87. They lie! The bite of 87 was done by Mangle. Fredbear did not do the bite of 87, for he has done the bite of 83. Remember these words, my lost souls. There is a man behind the slaughter. They call me Young Gravy because I hunt for your mother. Alright, we're done. Thank you for the TED Talk. You were amazing to behold, a natural leader. I see why you were chosen. If you are to guide your cult, you will need to declare doctrines so that they might obey you. Return to the lands of the old faith and seek out commandment stone fragments. With these, you will be able to declare new doctrines. Alright! So far, we're doing so good with our brand new cult. So, let me get some berries real quick. Alright, so we got our first ever loyal follower here. His name is Lokaka. It speaks for itself. We got Andusias, who we have just defeated in the first miniature boss fight in Darkwood. And then we got Michael with a B, who we just doctrined in. Hey, Michael with a B. Who's a good follower? Yes, you are. Come get your head pats. Alright, return to the lands. Find the commandment stone fragments. It's time to fragmentate the stones of the commandment. Alright, we're back in Darkwood. We got a big old axe. It's time to chop shit down. Oh, right out. Dude, you just keep showing up. I am glad I found you. I bring good news. The one who waits is pleased with the progress and wishes to grant you a crown ability. Bayo! Hi! Welcome! Good to see you here. You came in for a treat. I am playing Cult of the Lamb, and I have also debuted my brand new first ever VTuber model made by my good friend Willow. don't mind me being a little bit choppy. Literally, if I click off the game, I run much smoother. I know. I absolutely love the shade of blue that she gave. I love that she was very thoughtful. The modeling and the color coding of this. And she did tell me that she's going to be working on this model even more. So there's going to be more features into it. Including clothes, of course, because I am naked. So, yeah. Alright. He just smeared ink on me.
Enemies you slay will now drop fervor. Collect these to replenish your curses.
I don't know if it's pronounced like fervor or fervor. Whatever. Fervor is the righteous anger earned by striking down non-believers and works like ammunition for your curses.
Fervor will drop when you slay an enemy. Collecting it refuels your curses.
Yeah, there he goes. Alright! On to the next area. Let's kill these fuckers. Woo. Lend yourself to the draw of the card. When hit down to half a heart, all enemies will be dealt 2 damage. Enemies will drop 2 times more fervor. Well, when desperation calls. The fates have spoken. Who will listen? Me. 'Cause I don't need nobody but myself. Ooh, a squirrel. And spiders. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, golden nuggets. I love the little creatures in their own little, like, pods. A hedgehog? Hell yeah! Alright, so we got 3 paths. We can either rescue a follower, get more wood, or go through a regular crusade, but with a interesting catch. For now, I want to grow my cult, so let's rescue a follower.
The worm, it is hungry, it feeds, and partakes of our flesh. But that is the price for safety. For that we gladly... Shut up! For that we gladly give it all we have.
You're just saying words! And for that, you shall... I wasn't done talking. I wasn't finished speaking, sir. I'm gonna have to kill you now. Yay! Oh, Archer. Oh, you're a donkey or a mule. Here. I won't bite. Just fall into this suspicious looking place. Alright. Regular crusade or get more stones. Let's get more stones. We're going to be building a lot. Especially... Excuse me. Begone, squirrel. Especially since there is a mechanic in this game to where your followers can generate wood and stones, and we'll need those so that way they can collect them for us. Awesome. Now, another fun thing about this game is that it does have a co-op mode, as mentioned over here, to where the second player could play as the goat. The goat being the mirrored universe of the lamb, which there we go. Which I am genuinely curious if Woolhaven does explore more of the goat's story itself, because there has to be a reason why there is a mirrored dimension, and the goats would mainly hang around with the lamb rather than go back to their own world, as seen in the trailers and animations. I don't know. But once we get to Woolhaven, after we go through and defeat all the bishops and free the land from the bishops of the Old Faith, then we will explore Woolhaven and just work our way from there. Alright. I steal your devotion! They belong to me. Whoa! Whoa, Lassie! What are you doing?
So you foolishly persist, little lamb. I hear your lies, and I smell your fear. The red crown rises again for what an unworthy bearer it has.
Unworthy? Bitch! I'll show you, unworthy. Oh, I can ricochet the arrows? I never knew that. I played this game a good amount of times, and I did not know you could ricochet the arrows. Oh my god. That's actually news to me. Heck yeah. I wish I learned that when I first played it, but you know what? That makes it even better. I can feel fate's hand on the cards this night. Let's see. True Sight, Shield of Faith. 10% chance to deal a critical hit, or when attacked, 10% chance of negating damage. I'm all about offense. You!
Eons ago, these lands were rife with gods and their adherents. What befell this pantheon? Alas, 'tis the nature of beasts to forget, and of gods to be forgotten. Mayhap they left, mayhap they slept, mayhap they devoured and were devoured in turn.
Yo, you spitting bars, Hado.
Those few who remained spread roots, spawned webs, molded this world to meet them and theirs. 'Twere a land of many gods once, hundreds. Now,
very little. Let's collect these stones. Commandment Stone! You have found enough fragments to form the Commandment Stone. Commandment Stones are used to declare new doctrines for your cult to follow. Use the altar in your temple to declare a new doctrine whenever you form a new Commandment Stone. So pretty much, for those that do not know, I get two options of a ruling that I want to put for my cult. A rule, whether they like it or not, should follow. Alright. Time has passed. It is day 2. And they are ready for another sermon. But first, I got a fight to go through. Valifar. Oh, you're the hippity hoppity type. Ooh, good sniper. Alright, we'll do this. Ooh. Ooh. I can do that too. Ooh. Whoa. Oh no, I rolled into that. Damn, it was almost a perfect run. Ooh, you look like a fucking popsicle. Ah. I love the sounds. Just ah, ah, ah. Because it's literally just the same, like, the same stuff, but like the pitches are changed as well, which that's really, I like that. It's adorable. I like it. I like it. All right, we got more wood. Let's go. We got another stone. All right. Ooh. You're doing amazing. Awesome. Thank you so much, Ingo. I try for a brand new run, and after getting rid of some of the rust, I'm impressed with myself. Heretics defeated. Alright.
And some beefaroni! Let's go! Yeah!
Oh, we're back here.
Very good, my vessel. It seems I chose well when I kept you from death. I will be watching your every move. Do not disappoint me.
We got these two sillies just chilling in front of the one who waits. Gary, I'm back! Alright, you know what? Let's make some bets. Oi, donkey! Tehul. Alright, guys! You know what to do! Shall we keep, excuse me. Shall we keep, the Hul as their, OG being? Or shall we customize them? Because either way, I am okay with the choices. We can make them original. I can let you guys decide on what we should do, based on what we have at least. Or I can go ahead and customize it myself. Do 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 do. Ba da 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 ba da ba. Alright. Change the name to Goob. You know what? Sure. We will name them Goob. Now, do we want to keep Goob as a donkey, or do we want to change them to something else? So far we have the core animals, to the DLCs, to what we gathered from Darkwood so far.
I can go through gradually. So we have a deer, a pig, yes, I think that's a dog, a cat, a fox, we got a giraffe, camel or giraffe? I don't know. I think it's a camel. Anteater. These two characters from the graphic novel. Its own separate graphic novel, funny enough. Let's see, a chicken. You know what? Hell yeah, let's go with a chicken. Alright, Goob the chicken. Should they remain as a basic ass chicken, or shall we change their fur pattern? Randomize it? Shit, dog. I mean... Alright, we'll randomize the fur pattern for the chicken. What do we got? Blue. You know what? Hell yeah. Alright, now a variance. Alright, shall we give this guy, this first option, make him bald and small, or make him sharp and edgy? Smooth, bald, edgy. What shall we go for? Off topic, you and Springtrap are ultra friends on Tamagotchi. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh, I'm nervous for that. If you put me and Springtrap in a relationship, I will probably die. I don't know if that's in a good way or a bad way. The universe will determine that, I suppose. Don't mind me just looking through some stuff real quick, and then I'll be back on topic. Alright, you know what? Let's make Goob punk. Alright, Goob, you look like you don't have a lot of good traits of yourself. So, let's see what we got. Sickly, heals 15% slower when sick and in bed rest. Natural skeptic, on recruiting follower, immediately you lose 10 faith. However, you gain 10 faith when falling ill. I can see...
I can see why you like getting sick. So you can heal slower. You're fucking weird, Goob. You're really fucking weird. You like getting sick, so you purposely do it to yourself, so you can take further time on recovery, so that way people can take care of you, and you just be a lazy fuck. Get a job. Let's see. Oh god, hold on. Ingo sent me something. Ah, cute. Alright. Let's go ahead and gather some stones, please. Oh, I forgot! Valifar. Alright, since I just earned you through a boss fight, well, you know, since I whooped your ass, in Darkwood, I'm keeping you as is. What are your traits? Materialistic. You gain faith when building better sleeping quarters. Okay. That's a good trait. Cynical. You're 50% harder to level up. Okay. Then strong constitution. You heal 50% faster when sick and in bed rest. See? You see that shit, Goob? You see that shit? This is an example you're supposed to set. You know, you want to give extra faith when being sick? You should recover faster when you're sick. You should be like Valifar. Welcome back, James. Thank you for joining the hot springs, by the way. Words. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for joining hot springs. There are oftentimes that we do special events in there, whether it's like a movie night or we just do random calls. Occasionally, we are thinking about like doing art raffles sometimes. Don't know when that'll be, but we are working on doing more into the server as we speak. At the same time, we are working on a thing called Project Vitiate, which is an original story, originally formed by Caluminary, and I am also involved in the project along with Caluminary and the rest of the Trial and Error members, and many more. So yeah, stay tuned for that, because we got more of that fun story to be released very soon. Alright. Let's cut more stones down. While we're here, let's make some beds. Oh, there's decor as well. This is from the DLCs. Bamboo, bonsai, statue of the lamb. And so we got 5 followers so far. So we should make 5 beds. Eventually we will be moving places around. So it will look better, I promise. I don't give a shit if Goob is just born. No, Goob is a grown-ass adult. Alright. As soon as I finish the beds, we gotta prepare for another sermon. Give me a topic for this next sermon. Because, for yesterday's sermon, we discussed, the Bite of 87. So, what will be the new sermon? Let's see. Oh yeah, while we're at it, there's a fun thing in the settings for Cult of the Lamb. Especially in the accessibility feature. So, for those that are dyslexic, there is a font. I thought that is very sweet for the developers to put in, because there is not a lot of games out there that consider adding fonts for those with dyslexia. I'm not dyslexic myself, even though I do read a lot of shit incorrectly. Don't at me. But this is a very nice feature for those that are dyslexic and have a hard time being able to read the words. But this is a cool feature. Yeah, I like that. If you do end up playing Cult of the Lamb and you would like to use this feature, do it. I'm sure it's very helpful. Hide contrast text. This is new. Oh, ew. No, thank you. Show build mode filter. Remove text styling. Oh, so this is just like Times New Roman. Okay. Move lighting effects, main menu, dark mode. Gameplay modifiers. So this is a way to make the game easier and shit. Auto official stop. I'm not doing this because, I want to play the game the way I want to play the game. I earn my shit. Stop Timer Crusade, though? Yes. Because this is literally... Stop Timer Crusade is literally a fucking lifesaver, dude. The amount of times that I've been so pissed because I'm out in the Crusades for too long, and at least 5 of my followers die whenever I'm trying to do a full-on Crusade run, is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. So I am glad that this feature is on. But for right now, I will turn it off when I at least get to my mind's throwing a blank. Hold on. Give me a second. When I at least... Where is it? Anura. Yeah. When I at least get to Anura... maybe before I fight the bishop in Anura, I will consider turning on the time stop. For now, it's time for the second sermon of the cult, and apparently we're gonna do one on Springtrap. All right. Gather, my souls, bring into the pack, for we'll talk about the man who always comes back. They say, follow the white rabbit. But what if this rabbit is golden? Golden but worn, his soul has been torn. Torn as the hearts of the children that he made suffered. And yet, with their souls lurking around the pizzeria, they feasted with his corpse like it is supper. For this man is no other but to Yap. Remember his name. Call him Springtrap. I know what I'm saying. Alright, let's see. Crown abilities. Alright, so... Look at that! Alright, so... We got sacred enlightenments. In the observation of our rites, we taste divinity. Through the study of our doctrine, we are blessed by the sacrament of the lamp. So, now that we have a commandment stone, we shall declare a new doctrine. Let's make a bonfire. Light the fires and let us dance deep into the night. We need bones for that. We need bones. Right. Let's look further into the crown. So there's the crown abilities and there is a heart. Basically, we gotta kill a bishop, steal the heart, and that way we can unlock an ability for the crown. Fleeces. We got these lovely things right here, and then we got these bonus fleeces. considering that I got the DLCs. So we got our regular fleece unlocked. We got Fleece of the Heretics. So this is a robe worn by the Bishops of the Old Faith. It is an interesting outfit, but it provides no benefits whatsoever. Fleece of the Natural. Let the lamb be free and naked. You heard the game, everyone. You get to see the lamb, but booty ass naked. But because censorship matters, and we want to make sure that this game is not too adult, we cover them up. Rightfully so. Don't look at me. We have Fleece of the Silken Touch, an elegant robe soft to the touch. So it's like a little, you know, warm sweater of a kind. It's really cute. And then we have the goat. Play as the lamb's wicked counterpart. As for the ritual, we have only the bonfire so far.
Preaching sermons, performing rituals, and providing for the needs of your followers will keep their faith high. The bones of your enemies are required to perform such rituals. Destroy the skeletons to gather their bones. Return to the lands of the old faith, gather bones for fallen enemies, recruit more followers, and return to perform a ritual here in the temple.
Rituals. Perform rituals in the temple. These usually raise faith or help you solve problems in the cult. Rituals are performed using the bones of your fallen enemies. After slaying a non-believer, desecrate the bodies to gather the bones, and use them to perform dark rituals at your temple. Oh god, who just took a shit? Alright, sickness time! Unsanitary conditions at your cult will cause your followers to become sick. If a follower becomes sick, assign them to bed rest or they could die. Resting will allow them to slowly recover. Poop, vomit, and dead bodies cause illness to spread quickly throughout your cult. Cleaning messes and burying bodies will prevent the spread of illness. Alright. Let's go back to the lands of the Old Faith. So, as some of you don't know, that are just tuning in and whatnot, welcome. We are playing Cult of the Lamb. Right now, our goal is to get revenge on the Bishops of the Old Faith because they executed me, and I have come back to life serving under a death god. In exchange of me coming back to life, I begin a cult under his name. So, I have 2 more crusades to go through, and then I can finally kill Leshy. Alright. Crusade! Alright, we got Clonic again. Tell me, Lamb, do you believe destiny immutable? Ooh, attack rate increased by 1.25, or 10% chance of gaining a blue heart when killing an enemy. Blue heart. Defense. Defense. All right. Oh shit. No. Oh, there's more. Oh no. Oh fuck. I forgot how you sound.
So it is true, the red crown sits upon the brow of another.
But how? We did everything we could to...
It matters not. We need not bother Shamura with this. Deal with it, brother. As you command, my sister.
Filthy. A pathetic ambush on the lamb. Haha! You fool!
Oh, what? I hit the space bar. I fucking hit the space bar. Well, at least we got enough bones for the bonfire ritual. Easy. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Ingo. Damn, I just took damage again? Here we go. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, a new card. The Arachnid deals poison damage to enemies struck. Alright, we got wood, and a card. Let's go here. Yay! Alright, let's rescue a follower.
A deer!
Oh, you got antlers, my guy. Alright. Let's see, Ambrosia, Blueprint. Horniets! One can be certain of nothing but the heart's affections. Let's try a different voice. Unless... You want to speak? No? Okay. You know what? How about I buy this card? Thank you. Alright. I think once I go ahead and defeat Lashi, that's when I will conclude the stream. I think the goal of the Cult to the Lamb streams is to, one, get through enough to where we defeat the boss of each land, or we farm until we get to the point of preparation. I think either way could work, but we'll see depending on how things go. Oh, wow. Okay, that's cheap. Ba, 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 ba. Hello to everyone that's just joining in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are watching a blue raccoon play Cult of the Lamb. Granted, this is not my first time playing the game, as it is one of my absolute favorites of all times, but we are doing a brand new playthrough. That way we can all experience Woolhaven for the first time together. Which I am very, very excited for. So I'm literally avoiding any and all Woolhaven related content. Just so I can be able to properly experience it for the first time along with everyone else. Because for a while I've had issues on trying to stream Cult of the Lamb, because I wanted to at least like stream it before Woolhaven was even a thought process. But now that I figured out for the most part that I'm at least able to actually run a stream, this is all good. Alright, let's do Flaming Shot. I usually like Hounds of Fate as like one of my favorite curses, but it feels good to snipe with the other ability. Barbetos! Oh, you're a fucking bitch for that. Oh my god, okay. This is gonna be an issue for me. I think I remember Barbados being like my least favorite mini-boss of Darkwood. Yeah, because they're always fucking sneaky about it. You know what? Get sniped. Don't ever fuck with the trash panda, I'm just saying. A la verga, cabrón! Alright, excellent, excellent. Good job, me. Now, for those of you that are sticking around in the stream, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe to this channel. If you are interested on more of my content that will be coming up into the very future, or if you want to learn more about trial and error, please feel free to go into the description and look for the Discord link to the hot springs. That is where we can all be able to communicate to each other. Sometimes we'll be hosting calls there, and we share art, cosplays, talk about really cool stuff. Yeah, it's a very neat server, and if you want to join in, you are more than welcome to do so. Alright, we are back with the one who waits. Let's see what you got for us, my friend.
Do not make the mistake of becoming the servant of your followers. They are for you to use to your advantage. Their faith is a resource. Spend it as you would gold. For you can always regain their trust with a well-placed gesture of kindness. Let it empower you. Let it give you license to do unspeakable things. Bend them to your will. I grant you the power to read their feeble little minds.
Yay! I can read their minds. That is the one thing that people keep forgetting about the Lamb when it comes to their stories. I'm not talking about the main people, of course. I'm talking about, you know, just people. They forget the Lamb can read minds. So if the Lamb thinks you're bullshitting, the Lamb will know you're bullshitting by just reading your mind.
Just don't lie. You have declared a doctrine which has granted you a new follower action when interacting for blah, blah, blah. Yay. Alright, so they are hungry. Oh shit. Alright, hold on. That means I gotta build 2 more beds because I rescued the deer and I defeated Barbados in a very well-fought battle. So I'm gonna build a bed for them first. Let's also begin on farmland. Because we need to grow food, not just find it. Yes, Valafar? Wow. Insane. It's almost like I got the farm plots for a reason. Alright. Jubretti. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and think about something with you, Jubretti. Whether to keep you the way you are or to change you. Let me flip. You know what? I don't have a coin. Instead, I have a pochita presser clicker thing. All right. I will flip this pochita clicker that I have in my hand. I would treat it like a coin, so a heads or tails type of manner. If it lands on Pochita's face, I will change Jubretti into something of my own choice. If it lands on the blank space, Jubretti will stay the way they are. Alright, I'm tossing this shit. You guys should be able to hear it. It just landed on the fucking top of the head. Good god. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, it landed up towards Pochita. Jubretti, we're gonna change you. First, let's change your form. Sorry, I'm jamming. Alright, you know what? Let's see. Winston. Let's see. Yeah, we'll keep you like that. What's your trait, Winston? You are against sacrifice. That sounds about right. That's very accurate, yeah. Alright. Welcome to my cult, Winston Overwatch. Mine some stones for me. Barbados, thank you for joining me. Or Barbatos. Chop some trees for me. Alright, Michael with a B. I'm gonna read your mind. Let's see what you're thinking about. You had a great conversation with a fellow cult member? How sweet. You saw poop? Ew. Alright, let's build some farmland. No, that's a bed. This is farmland. Oh, you can plant grass now? What the fuck? When did they add that? I think that'll be very helpful for, later on. Okay. Let's water them. And fertilize it. Currently, we don't have any poop. That was the only poop we got. I'm so glad you're grateful. Alright, let's go ahead and feed you guys. So, hearty meat broth. And this. And one of you will be exhausted. Alright, let's cook. Alright, bone apple titty. I'm the one of them's gonna take a shit on the spot. Michael with a B! I fucking knew it! Oh, look, Kaka, don't get sick over yourself. That's self-hatred. Heck yeah. Oh, they're getting along. How sweet. Let's see. Yep. Alright. Alright, let's start another sermon. Let's see. What am I thinking? You know what? There's some recent thing that I saw online in relation to Star Fox, where people hate the fucking new models. Let's talk about that as a sermon. Come gather, Starbucks fan base. The new models are not ugly. They are perhaps much more appealing to the furry community, as they have proper anthropomorphical features. Much more appealing and much more likable in comparison to the degenerating, typical, boring cartoonist style that has been provided with their identity crisis. So appreciate the food that has not been fed to us for tens of years. Star Fox community. Can't let you be ungrateful, Star Fox community. Eat your supper. Alright. We got a new doctrine. Let's see. Afterlife, work and worship, sustenance, possessions, or law and order. Let's do sustenance. Ritual fast or feasting ritual. Perform a ritual at your temple to declare a fast. Followers will not eat or be hungry for 3 days. Or, unlock the feasting ritual. Throw a grand feast for your followers to refill their hunger and gain 25 faith. Now, as much as I would love the love and support from my followers of my cult, sometimes some of them don't deserve the valuable treatment of a feast. Should they either, I don't know, not indulge in my ruling? Not perhaps obey my requests? If not requests, orders? Should they question the order of my cult? after I did everything to rescue them from the bishops of the old faith. My beautiful Red Crown, I do not think they all deserve a well-earned feast. So, a form of discipline shall be the way for them to become stronger, more... what's the word? Not only stronger, but more... is persistent the right word? I don't know if that's the right word. I clearly, English is not my first language. Yes, be more stronger, be persistent, and loyal. So, my Red Crown, please look the other way. Thank you. Let's declare a new doctrine of a ritual fast. For they shall learn, should they disrespect me. Now, as you bitches will hit it, are we in favor of a fasting as our new ritual? I'm so glad. You're all special to me. Now, let's conduct a ritual. I'm feeling a bonfire.
Let's dance, party people!
Alright, playtime's over. Let me get this out the way.
Indoctrinating followers is well and good, but there's so much more you can take from them. Give them gifts, complete quests, and perform blessings for them, and you will increase their loyalty to you. Once they are totally loyal to you, they will give you everything they own. Watch as I show you. You, follower, come back in here. Little Kaka.
Follower loyalty. Increase a follower's loyalty to level them up, and it will reward you with devotion and a commandment stone fragment. Each time a follower levels up, they will generate additional devotion when at a sermon or worshipping at the shrine, so be sure to cultivate their loyalty. To increase their loyalty, you can give a follower a blessing once a day when you interact with them. You can also give them gifts, complete quests for them, perform sermons, and many other actions.
The more followers you have, the stronger you'll become. I have much to teach you, but I am old and grow weary. Visit me at my home and I will show you how to harness the true power of the Red Crown.
Ooh, I can visit his little home. Alright, let's visit Ratao. Portal! Alright. Everyone's gone Betty by. Of course, Cult of the Lamb will not be the only thing that I'll be streaming, but this will be a continued series on Fridays. I've officially decided, unless my schedule changes otherwise, as my job really depends, because I am partially responsible for the department I am in charge of in my area. Depending on my schedule, usually Fridays would be the best for me to do my Cult of the Lamb streams. I'm just double checking to make sure that things are there. It's kind of a close call. Fuck. I'll make it work. Yeah, next Friday, we'll do it at 7:30 p.m. in Eastern Standard Time.
You have discovered my humble cottage. Be careful you do not make the same...
Ugh, I can't speak.
Be careful you don't make the same mistakes I did, or you will end up in a place just like this.
Now, perhaps a game of knucklebones?
You don't know it? Why, it's simple. Step up to the table and I will show you.
A gift. Which, by the way, knucklebones is really fucking fun to play. I literally have my own set of dice. I forget which company collaborated with Cult of the Lamb, but they have like their own official like set of dice for knucklebones, and I would love it so bad. Knucklebones, a dice game of risk and reward. How to play. Your score is calculated by adding all your dice together. Match dice. When dice of the same number are placed in the same column, multiply their value. Destroy your opponent's dice by matching yours to theirs. Let's play. Ratal rolls first. Alright, the basic premise is whatever you roll is what you get, and you gotta place it somewhere. I have a 6 as well, so what I can do is just put it right here. His dice is gone. Alright, I got a 3. I'm gonna be a petty bitch. Fuck your 3. Alright, you put your 6 away. I'm gonna put my 5 here. Okay, you know what? Fair. I did the same to you. No, I am already regretting my life decisions. Willow! Hi! Oh my goodness, I'm so glad you're here! By the way, the presentation of the model is amazing, and once again, I'm very, very, very thankful for this. You did such an amazing job, and I cannot wait to see what you do more with this model. I feel my face hurting because of how like genuinely wide my smile is, because I am in love with this model very much. So I'm very happy. I enjoy this very dearly, and I cannot wait to do more work with you with this. I also love the ears, the way they wiggle when I'm with my head side to side. I love this. Alright, back to the game. I love you too, Willow. Oh, this is an intense competition. Oh, you fucking chud! Give me my 4 back. Oh, you are an asshole for that. Alright, so here's the important thing about... Can you stop? The important thing about this game is that it does not matter who finishes the board first. What matters is who has the most points. Yeah, fuck your 3s. Oh, fuck. Dude, I'm cooked. It's over. It's over, yeah, no, I lost. Ah, damn it! You know what, I can't be mad at you. I love the way you celebrate. But I'm not gonna stop until I kick your ass. You know what? Now, a little fun fact for those that have not seen me outside of live streams, or do not know me at all. I am a cosplayer. and I have cosplayed from this game a good amount of times. I have cosplayed from the one who waits to one of the disciples of the one who waits that you see in the very beginning of the game, which is one of the two cats that are kneeling in front of him. I have cosplayed as well the lamb and the goat. I know one day I want to return to a convention as the lamb and actually play Knucklebones with people, because I think that will be very fun. Because I know at one point, last Yamacon, which is the convention I regularly go to, there was a Cult of the Lamb meetup, and it's the one time, it's the one fucking time that Cult of the Lamb was not in my lineup, and I was just so upset with myself because I could have been a part of that. But if there is ever another one, I am most definitely adding it to my lineup, and I will bring a whole set of dice to play Knucklebones. Alright, I'm definitely gonna win this round. Yeah, not so fun now, is it, Ratao? Ooh. Don't be a sore loser now. I said GG's.
By the one below, you're a natural. Ah, here, you earned yourself the prize.
Yay, a tarot card. Gain an extra heart. Perfect.
Now you've had a taste of the game. Care to wager some coin? Ah, Khajiit has wares if you have coin.
Alright, you know what? We'll do one final sermon. After that, I will end the stream. And, oh!
I must thank you. By relieving me of my duties, you have granted me what I desire most. A peace. Now that I have taught you everything you need to know, I can pass my days playing Knucklebones. I have friends on their way to join me for a game or two as we speak. A rowdy bunch to be sure. But now I am retired, I am free to enjoy myself.
Oh, you got your own little shrine. Adorable. A snail. Alright. I'm gonna do one more sermon, and we'll call the stream here. The next Friday, Jesus. Okay. Next Friday, unless it's due to change. Next Friday, unless plans change, which I will be announcing on both my Instagram and on my Discord. I also need to use my TikTok to advertise my streams, which, yeah, because I am also active on TikTok. I haven't been recently because I've been needing a break from social media for one time, and I need to edit my posts and also post my fucking photos since last year of Yamacon. No, since 2024 Yamacon. I still have not posted photos since then. I have not posted photos from 2024 that I've taken in cosplay. I'm mad at myself for that, and I need to work on that. So, next Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be streaming more Cult of the Lamb, and we will be getting into that boss fight with Leshy very soon. I love you too, random citizen. Welcome. Alright, I have collected more poop. Awesome. Oh, Michael with a B.
Yuck, this place is gross. If you don't clean this up, someone will get sick.
Alright. Who's dropping dookies?
I'm not random, I am your neighbor.
Yeah, I know. I know who you are, you silly. But regardless, thank you for showing up. It's really nice. It's really nice. Alright, we just cleaned up some good old doo-doo feces. Michael with a B.
I miss you too. We need to hang out again.
We definitely need to hang out again, because it's been a hot minute. Because I know that, you've been hanging out with my Pookie quite often, and they've seen your new room, which I would love to see as well. I don't know whether I'll crash at your place or whatever, but we'll see. Alright, you know what? No, we're not gonna end this off with a sermon. We'll end this off right here. Unless... Dude, get out the way. Alright, yeah. Yes. The Cal has told me that your room is absolutely marvelous, and I cannot wait to see it, once I have the chance. Alright, so this is where I go ahead and end the stream for today. Thank you to everyone that stuck around, and thank you to those that have joined in. It has been a pleasure. I have had lots of fun being able to actually stream properly since a long time. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I streamed. Let alone posted anything on YouTube. As I have been more often joining in live streams with the other members of Trial and Error, under either mainly Pancake King, Killuminary, or Universe Kami, as I've been mainly joining them three rather than doing stuff on my own. And this is the thing that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, but I am clearly a beginner at this kind of thing. So thank you guys for your patience on me being stupid on not knowing how to set things up properly. As like I new-ish, like I guess I'm a VTuber in a way. I don't know. I don't really count myself as one, but I just love having my my Sona come to life. So that's fun. I had a lot of fun, especially replaying this game after a good amount of time, because I have literally avoided playing this game until I finally started streaming. And I've also been avoiding the main like DLC content. So I've been avoiding spoilers. Like I've purposely blocked myself away from a lot of the content that I do not know, so I can experience it myself, even though it's been released since January. Yeah. And so far I've been doing a pretty good job at it. With that being said, once again, thank you guys for joining in. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want to know when I'm going to be starting streaming, just hit that notification bell somewhere, if it's even there in the first place, down there or something. However, if you want to be more if you want to catch up to the updates in an easier way, I highly recommend joining the Hot Springs Discord server, which is just below, which is in the description. The link, just click on it, introduce yourself to the server, select your roles, and you are welcome aboard to the hot springs. And that's about it. Thank you guys for joining in. I will see you all next Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for swimming by, and keep on flowing.
Sangría, si soy sola me ponga fría.